Hello and welcome to a new series here on the channel. We're going to be playing the Pillars of the Earth. This one is subtitled From the Ashes because there's going to be, I believe, further games coming in the series. And as you can see, it's got Ken Follett's name attached to it as well. So Ken Follett is the guy who wrote the original book by the same name, and he wrote a series of books. And the books focused on a family called the Builder family, who it was based in the 12th century, and they were involved in building cathedrals in a town called Kingsbridge, I believe it was. Now, I've read all the books a long time ago and really enjoyed them. And if the story in the game is half as good, I think you're going to enjoy watching the game as well. So what we're going to do is I played through a bit just to see if my recording software works, and it's fine. So we're going to start over. So let's start the book. And we don't want to play the tutorial because I've already done that. It's just, there's no kind of story element in it. So, okay, so it's Shirring, England. And it's 11:35. Okay, so we've got snow on the ground. It's winter time. We're in a forested area. I like the music so far. Okay, so I think this is Tom Builder with his family.
This should do. How do you feel?
Oh, can't complain.
Just
After all,
Agnes's
there's
wife.
a cozy tree in my back.
But I promise, this will be the last fire. After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life? To keep his palace in shape, but maybe strengthen the town's defences? Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
Here's his eldest son, who I remember was a bit of a dick in the books.
There. Took me a lifetime to find some
Alfred.
dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff? That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And
Yeah, looks
we
like he's
might
going to
able
be a
sell
dick in the game as well.
Right, now let's see if this does the trick.
Okay, now let's get our flint, steel, and light the fire. I learned how to do that when I was in the Scouts growing up, but I certainly wouldn't be able to do it now. Especially seeing as you didn't seem to have it kindling on the fire. Maybe it was there, we just didn't see it.
Martha?
Or I didn't see it.
You want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Alfred, you go and look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family. You sit, I'll take care of it.
You still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
It's a difficult choice. I think I'm going to say I'd be glad to stay.
I'd be glad to stay.
Would you now? Just promise me you'll think about it.
See, Tom, from what I remember, Tom has a dream to build a cathedral of his own, to kind of leave something, a mark on the world that will, as he said, will stand forever. But Agnes, his wife, was worried
Maybe
about
we
just...
can sell the baby.
Alfred!
I'm joking. Don't listen to me.
She's worried about just taking care of the family. And Tom does have the ambition, but I think the reason why I said I'd take the job is because he loves his family so much. So I think he would, if he had to, he would do it for his family.
Stupid snow. Why did it have to come down just now?
You just collected a clue. Clues work like items.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
Use them on characters to talk about them, and use them on objects to ponder how the clue and the object might be connected. Okay, let's accept that. I need to find some proper water. Okay. So let's use it on Agnes, see what she says.
I'll be right back.
I know.
Martha's
Hungry?
stomach is grumbling.
I'm fine.
Again. Let's use it on Martha.
Any idea where I could find some water?
Papa, no. I'm doing my job and you have to do yours. Anything else would be unfair.
They got Martha's personality down very well so far. Then Alfred, he's going to be
Do
surly.
you see a river nearby?
No, it's just woods.
Okay, so let's pop that back here. Now, I want to examine some stuff, so let's examine the staff.
Can you see the sun yet?
No. But Martha?
Don't distract me. I'm working.
Okay,
I like Salisbury. I wish we had stayed.
They had no work for your father.
So what? I can work.
You're a mason, just like Tom. If he can't find work, you can't either.
but Alfred's not too happy to be following in his dad's footsteps. So let's inspect, because we get some nice story on the back here as well. Tom received this mason's tool as a farewell gift next year, 1125, so 10 years ago. He used it to lay the groundwork for new buildings. Its shadow can tell time and point out the east, the direction a church must always face. Exeter was Tom's first time working on a cathedral, and initially it was like any other job. His master builder often scolded him for not working up to standard, but soon Tom began to understand the importance, okay, let's scroll down, of proportion, the symbolism of numbers, and the almost magical formulas for solid structures. The staff reminds him of his dream to one day build a perfect cathedral from the ground up. So as I said, this is his dream, kind of his life's work, but at the same time, he loves his family so much that he's kind of torn between the two. Okay, now, let's grab the metal pot. One of the last things we haven't had to sell.
Can I get a
then-
job when we arrive in Shiring?
You're a little girl.
You can all help. We'll get through this together.
That's so like Martha, to be trying to be grown up about things. Okay, let's go into the forest. She's one of those kids who's old before her time. She was kind of born with the mind of an adult. Okay, so we got a choice between dirty snow or frozen puddle. So let's check out the dirty snow first. I think he's going to say no. And we have to...
I can't carry it in my hands.
We don't want it though. Let's go look at the crow. So I know we're going to get the water out of the frozen puddle, but I want to check other stuff out first.
Beautiful.
To a mason at least. More dirty snow. Then we can go deeper into the forest. We go to thorny bushes. Let's go deeper. Or do we really want to go deep? I don't really want to go deeper into the woods. Maybe there's some extra story there, but right now I just want to get the water and get back to the family. So let's bash the puddle.
Houses and sheds.
Okay, there's one,
Walls and roofs.
2,
I'd be glad.
3.
I should be glad.
He's dreaming about his cathedral
What's
again.
keeping you?
Come on. Okay, let's take that. And obviously the family have been walking from one town to another, and back then, you know, for most people, you could only go as far as your feet would take you, you know. Most people didn't have horses or carts or anything like that. And as well, there weren't that many roads, so that's why they're traveling through the forest, because you know, it's not like the road network you have now where you can go from any town to any other town via roads. And people would walk from sun up to sundown. And if you've ever gone on a long walk, you know how much energy that takes. Okay, so let's pop this on the fire.
And did you think about what I asked you?
Yeah, I think he's going to say I will take the job because his wife is pregnant.
Dreaming
and
of
he's got
building
2
a
other
cathedral was
kids.
foolish. When we get to Shiring, I'll take the job.
Why is a cathedral so special?
Well, you've seen a few. You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already. Why do you have to build another one? Is it because God needs more houses?
May I?
If you must.
Well,
Let's start with the walls. He said
actually, a
walls and
cathedral
walls.
isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple, with some walls.
And on top of that, you put a roof.
Very good. A roof to keep off the rain, and walls to keep up the roof. Together that makes one big, long, but dark room. Like a cave.
I like how it's being built around us as he's talking. It's a nice way. Let's build a porticus.
Now, we mustn't forget the doors. And not only doors, but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible.
But isn't it still dark in there?
It is.
That's why we need some windows.
That's why we need some windows. So the people inside can see what they're doing. By now, we've carved quite a few holes in our cathedral. Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work. That's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not only strong, but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows, everything perfectly proportioned.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
What does it mean?
It means beauty.
To a builder, at least.
It means not only will it keep them dry,
It'll give them hope.
it will give them hope. Like this?
Mama?
Uh-oh. Baby's coming. Oh, blood's not good.
The baby is coming.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
You
Wow.
should have told me.
She's been walking all day with her waters broken.
I'm so tired. I don't believe I can bring it into the world.
We'll help you.
But look at all the blood.
Shut up, Alfred. You're scaring Martha. Okay. What can I do to help?
Right, what can I do to help?
Cover me.
Will she die?
There's a blanket here.
She'll die.
Shut up, Alfred.
right?
We're not helping.
Mama.
Look around. Let's grab this. Cover
Let
her.
me cover you.
Okay, let's give the
Children?
kids something to do. Keep them busy. Alfred, you
Alfred,
make yourself useful. Get some warm water.
get more water. Take snow if you must and make it warm.
Right.
What can I do?
And you can build a big fire, Martha.
Go and collect more wood. Let's have a bigger fire.
Alright.
Okay, let's ask Agnes, what else can we do?
What else can I do?
Just stay with me.
I will always stay with you. Let's tell her a story.
Remember when Martha was born and the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
You were building a chapel. And you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she said, that drunken old witch will let her deliver a literal wolfhound pups. She took us to our own chamber. Poor old Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
Okay. Let's tell her another story.
I'd say for a year as bad as this one, we've managed quite well.
You lost your work. And then Martha almost got killed by that pig thief. You call that well?
We're going through hell.
I know. But we're still here for each other, aren't we? Holding together as a family. Us builders aren't carved out of measly wood. Never were.
Expect a lump of granite to come falling from my legs?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's hold her.
Your hands are cold.
Sorry.
I could warm them for you.
No. Stay here. Please.
Is the
Martha.
fire better now?
Can you feel the
It
warmth?
is, thanks.
Yes. It's not long now. Be ready.
Let's keep talking.
I am proud of you.
I feel so weak.
You'll make it. You're a strong woman. That's why I love you so
Don't leave
much.
us, Agnes.
Two of a kind, eh?
She's losing too much blood.
Shut up, Alfred.
I'm sorry that I kept quiet all day. I didn't want anyone to worry.
It's alright.
It's all right.
The day was hard enough on everyone without me complaining.
I know. But we will get through this.
It's coming! Help me, Tom!
I'll do my best.
Ah! It's coming!
I can see it.
Oh!
It looks horrible.
He's perfect. A perfect boy.
That's Jack. I believe.
You're still bleeding.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
that doesn't look good.
It will stop soon. Tom,
Yes?
thank you for being my midwife. Do you remember
Thank
the
you for being
night
my
I
wife.
came to you? In your lodge? When you were working on my father's church?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I never regretted giving myself to you. Never. For one moment. Every time I think of that night, I feel so glad.
Me too.
Agnes was of noble birth and Tom was a commoner when they met.
I hope you build your cathedral.
I thought you were against it.
I was. But I was wrong. You deserve something beautiful. Build a beautiful cathedral. For me.
Oh, she's gone.
Papa, what's wrong with her face?
Agnes! Agnes, wake up!
There's no waking up from this. So Tom's got 3 kids to raise on his own, and the eldest one's a dick. Okay, so let's see here. This is the art from the Ashes prologue. What you did. You want your cathedral to bring hope. You told Agnes you would accept any job offered by the bishop. You struggled to support Agnes during childbirth. You found information about Tom's past. Okay, let's accept that. So we didn't go to the other areas, the thorny bushes and deeper into the forest. Maybe we would have got different things there. But I wanted to stay close because I think, you know, I think given Tom's character, that's what he would have done. He wouldn't have gone wandering off on his family. Let's accept.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.